Hello and welcome to another edition of Currently in Quincy. I'm Joe Catalano, and on today's program we'll chat about the upcoming activities and new leadership at the Quincy Choral Society. First though, we'll check out the weather and the news for you this morning. Currently in Quincy, brilliant sunshine out there, but it's rather brisk, 35 degrees right now. Feels colder than that with the wind, and a high today only about 40 with that busy wind throughout the day, making it feel chillier. And another cold night tonight. Temperatures dip into the mid-20s under clear skies. Looks like a pretty sunny, dry weekend coming up. Tomorrow, the last day of February. Not too bad. Sun and clouds. Chilly in the upper 30s. We welcome March in like a lamb on Sunday with abundant sunshine and temperatures in the upper 30s, and starting to warm up again on Monday. Sun and clouds. Monday's highs in the upper 40s. Could be in the mid-50s again by Tuesday. But again, we have sunshine, 35 degrees in Quincy right now. In the news today, there are 35 new firefighters on the job in Quincy. Now, the new recruits were sworn in during a ceremony at City Hall last Friday. Some of the new recruits were hired with a federal grant. Some are veterans. Acting Deputy Chief Joe Jackson says the new class was the largest in the history of the Quincy Fire Department. Mayor Thomas Koch says with these new recruits, there are now 236 firefighters on the job in Quincy, which he says is the highest number ever since the passage of Proposition 2.5 40 years ago. Now, the new firefighters are currently undergoing 10 weeks of training at the former St. Mary's School in West Quincy, at the Massachusetts Firefighting Academy in Stowe, and out on Moon Island. Now, the recruits will be on probation for 1 year. The North Quincy Fire Station will be getting a new Engine 2 pretty soon. The City Council just this past week approved $270,000 from free cash. That matches a federal grant to outfit the new engine. Ward 5 City Councilor Chuck Phelan says with all the new development in Quincy, the fire department needs the best equipment possible.
But I'm certainly glad to see the additional equipment coming in, the additional firefighters going on, and seeing the trucks are fully manned, because I think we are building a lot, and the demands that are going to be coming on the fire department are going to be great, and they've answered the call every time. But so I'm very glad to see this, and I'm happy to spend it. I realize that sometimes we got to be careful with free cash. It is taxpayers' money, but I think the bang for the buck that we are getting from the additional firefighters, which are really needed, and I think is a great thing to go on, and the additional pieces of equipment. So keep them on the job, keep them going, keep them writing.
The department did win a $545,000 federal grant to purchase the new truck. A judge has ruled that a Native American Indian tribe cannot intervene in Boston's plans to rebuild the Long Island Bridge. The Nipmuc tribe wanted Boston to conduct an environmental review of the island to determine if there was a colonial-era burial ground on the property, but the court said the tribe made the request too late in the process. Quincy is also demanding that Boston conduct an environmental review of that site. Quincy claims the construction of a new bridge would be detrimental to marine life. Quincy also arguing the Boston lied when it claimed that the existing concrete piers from the old bridge could carry a new bridge. Boston says it wants to rebuild the bridge and open a substance abuse treatment center on Long Island. Quincy is vowing to continue the legal battle against that bridge. City of Quincy hoping the third time's the charm in seeking some state funding to help replace the Squantum Elementary School. City Council is supporting a request from the administration to seek a grant from the Massachusetts School Building Assistance Fund for the third time after being passed over twice. The mayor's representative, Chris Walker, says the state told the city that there were other school districts that needed the money more right now.
It was some sort of competition or how it was looked at, school versus school. The sense I believe we've received from the executive director of the MSBA was more along the lines of, hey guys, this will be your fourth school in 10 years. We've got 350 other cities and towns. You may have to hold your horses a little bit, finish out Southwest, and let's see where we're at that time. And that was sort of the guidance we received.
Walker said he was confident that Quincy would be approved for funding in the future. The Squantum School is over 100 years old. Officials say it's inadequate for today's educational needs. The Fore River Bridge kind of went out of balance during Tuesday afternoon's rush hour, causing some pretty major backups on Route 3A between Quincy and Weymouth when it got stuck in the up position. The state officials say the Quincy side of the bridge was about 2 inches higher than the Weymouth side of the bridge, causing the bridge to get stuck in the open position for about an hour and a half. Crews were able to manually lower the bridge to the closed position, and there hasn't been a new problem this week. Construction on that bridge was delayed when specialized parts had to be remanufactured because they were defective. Now, it's unclear what caused the problem in the $244 million bridge that was just completed 3 years ago. We want to thank our operations manager, Chris Potter, for providing that video footage for us here on the program today. Finally, a new public atrium in Quincy Center will be opening up this spring. Construction on that new public space between the new parking garage and the new Nova Residences apartment building is nearing completion. City officials say that new plaza is currently accessible via Revere Road and Cottage Avenue. Developer Peter O'Connell was required to develop this atrium and to maintain it under an agreement that allowed him to build his new 15-story Chestnut Place apartment building that is also nearing completion. Now that you're up to date with weather and news, let's check out our programming lineup for later on today here on Quincy Access Television. Starts with a replay of this program currently in Quincy today at 5 o'clock. Then at 5:30, QNQ Sports Desk. Currently in Quincy, the interviews at 5:45, we featured the QCAP Tax Assistance Program. Sound advice at 6 o'clock with attorney Tom Williams.
Hello, folks. I am attorney Tom Williams, and welcome to Sound Advice.
The Quincy versus North Quincy girls basketball game from February 14th tonight at 6:30. 8 o'clock, it's Disability Daily with Dayon Pajovic.
Loyal viewers. I have two.
And the Quincy High North Quincy boys basketball game from February 14th at 8:35. 9:55, join us again for QNQ Sports Desk. Find out what's going on at the high schools and the sports world. AM Quincy tonight at 10 with the car doctor, John Paul from AAA Northeast. And at 11 o'clock on Channel 8, Democracy Now! Check out Channel 9 every day. You'll learn about Quincy City departments and different committee activities. That starts at 5:30 with Quincy in Focus. Then Crime Watch at 6 p.m. with Quincy Police Lieutenant Dan Minton. Topic tonight, winter safety. 6:30, it's FYI from the Quincy Health Department. Learn all about the measles tonight.
During the show,
Meet
we will
the
highlight
author,
authors
episode
and
number
their
2,
work.
tonight at 7
Copies
o'clock.
of their books are available for checkout at the Thomas Crane Public Library.
7:30 on In the Know, we get a preview of next Tuesday's presidential primary election. Then at 8 o'clock on In the Know, all about this year's city and federal census. We go on the agenda at 8:30 on Channel 9 and learn about municipal aggregation. Then find out what's happening at your library in the month of March at 9:30.
Welcome to At Your Library.
Complete program schedule is available on our website, which is qatv.org. When you get there, just click on Program Schedule. And we always appreciate it if you'd like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Don't forget to check out our weekly ad in the Quincy Sun. Coming up, we'll take a look at a few of the current events and activities we're showing in our electronic bulletin board on Channel 8 for your information. Please stay with us. We're back with you in just 1 minute. back, here is a check of some of the current events and activities that we're showing on our electronic bulletin board on Channel 8 for your information. Today is the last day for early voting for the presidential primary on Tuesday. Early voting is taking place in the lower level of Old City Hall through 4:30 this afternoon. Absentee ballots are available at the city clerk's office through noontime on Monday. As of this morning, little over 1,300 people had early voted here in Quincy. The American Red Cross is in urgent need of blood donations this winter. The Red Cross says they need all types of blood, but especially type O. They also need platelet donors. You can visit redcrossblood.org. You can call them 1-800-RED-CROSS or use the Red Cross Blood Donor app to get more information. Don't forget the plastic shopping bag ban in Quincy takes effect this coming Sunday. And the folks at Interfaith Social Services here in Quincy need donations of reusable shopping bags so they can use them in their food pantry. You can donate those reusable bags at Interfaith headquarters right over on Adams Street in Quincy Center. There will be a 90-day grace period for stores and other groups to use up all of the plastic bags they have in stock before any fines will be imposed. And applications for the Edith H. McDonald $1,000 scholarship from the Seaside Gardeners of Squantum are available to any high school senior living in Squantum or any relative of a garden club member who's going to a 2- or 4-year college. The applications must be postmarked by March 20th. Contact Laurie Kelleher. She's at 617-797-3349 or email her, Laurie Kelleher, at verizon.net for more information. If you've got an event or an activity you'd like to promote, visit our website at qatv.org. Just download a bulletin board request form, fill it out, send it in, get that message up here on Channel 8 too. Coming up, we chat with members of the Quincy Choral Society next. Welcome back. The Quincy Choral Society is in its 39th season this year, believe it or not, founded back in 1981 and coming under some new direction for 2020. We're so pleased to welcome the new president, Cindy Fidua, and interim music director, Sarah Labrie. Ladies, welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming over. Really appreciate it. Look at these bright, shiny, smiling faces. You've already brightened up the studio here.
Why, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
Cindy, tell us a little bit about what's going on at the Choral Society. Joshua Rohde is moving on now.
Yes,
You're
he has.
taking over? Yeah.
He's moved on, and in the meantime, he was the one who recommended Sarah to us.
Okay.
And very graciously, she accepted to take the challenge, and so it's been going very well. We have our Monday night rehearsals at the Eastern Congregational Church in Milton, and we are preparing for our March concert. True Colors is the theme, very contemporary, pop style, and it's a fundraiser with a silent auction.
Oh, okay.
So it's the only fundraiser that we have for Quincy Choral.
Okay, we'll talk about that in just a little bit, but
Yeah.
I want to learn a little bit about your background and how you came to be president.
I'm in the choir for about 6 years now. I was on a trip to Washington, D.C. with the group to sing the Memorial Day parade extravaganza down in Quincy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, down in Washington, D.C.
Yeah.
And in doing, hanging out with a bunch of the girls, and I said, "What is this? What is this? Board of directors? What do you do?
Okay.
And how can I get on it?" And I think I had a little bit too much to drink that day because all of a sudden when we got back, I was told, "Yeah, you can be a board member." And before you
Be
know
careful
it,
what you wish for.
I know. And then before you know it, I was voted on to be vice president.
Okay.
And in doing, our president at the time called me one afternoon to say she received the offer for her dream job in Washington, D.C. And it was like, "Oh, that's wonderful." And then it was like, "Wait a minute, what does that mean for me?"
Yeah.
And That's how I became
You just
president.
got promoted, yeah.
I did very quickly.
Yeah.
So that started. Now it's my fourth season
Wow,
as
okay.
president.
Okay.
Yeah.
So has
yeah.
your perspective of the Choral Society changed since becoming president? I mean,
Very much so.
Has it? Yeah.
Yes. I remember saying to a friend, we both joined together, and I says, I just want to go and sing.
Okay.
And
Yeah. Yeah. No, I get that. Yeah.
She reminded me that I thought you said you just wanted to go and sing. It's like I do, but
Right.
in the meantime, this came along, and I'll go for the challenge.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So what does the society kind of need right now as president? You know, what are kind of your hopes, your goals, your dreams, your aspirations, your mission, if you will?
Well, I suppose we will always welcome new members.
Okay, great.
And at this point, we are not an audition
Okay.
choir, so people are, as a community choir, they're welcome to come. And I would suggest that we wait, and somebody who wants to join us would wait till after our March concert, as we're preparing for our May concert right after that.
Gotcha, okay.
So to walk in now would be too late
Yeah.
for
Wouldn't be
this
fair to them,
particular
really,
concert.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Be too much for them to absorb in a
Exactly.
short period of time. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
We will always accept wonderful donations or
Sure.
sponsorships.
Well, you are a registered 501c3 corporation,
Yes, we are.
so
Yes,
you're
we
a
are.
nonprofit with the state, so donations are tax deductible
They
too.
certainly are.
Yeah.
Yes,
Just
they
point
are.
that out.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Sure.
My treasurer, Gordon, would be very happy for that. Thank
Absolutely.
you.
Yes. Yes.
So right now we have 3 different venues where we sing
Yeah.
our concerts, and I think we're looking for more of a permanent home, and hopefully with the Performing Arts Center
Yeah.
we'll be able to have that.
Yeah, well, you are
Very
the
thankful.
Quincy Choral Society.
We are,
But
yeah.
you're rehearsing in Milton and performing in Milton, right? So-
We do one performance in Milton at St. Mary of the Hills Church, and then we perform at our March concert's going to be Quincy Catholic Academy
Sure, yeah.
on Hancock
Up in
Street
North
in
Quincy,
Milton.
yeah. Okay.
I'm in Quincy.
Yep.
And our December concert this year, we teamed up with Eastern Nazarene College, and we helped them celebrate their 100th year
I know,
as
yeah.
a college, and brought back the Messiah for them,
Yep.
which was very thrilling.
I bet,
And
yeah.
we sang within the Wollaston Church of the Nazarene
Yeah,
there, which was a beautiful facility.
Sure.
And
Yeah, a
So-
nice feather in the cap for sure.
it really was.
Probably inspired some future members too. I would think within the college maybe to join the society
and they
too.
they have a very nice choral group themselves.
Sure,
so
sure.
yeah, it was thrilling.
Yeah.
Sold out crowd too. So that was wonderful.
That's great. So the biggest change really has been Sarah,
Yes.
the interim
Yes,
music director,
yes.
right? Welcome.
Thank you.
How long have you been with the society, Sarah?
Well, we in November for the first time did a Fair Saturday performance.
Oh, okay, sure.
Which was
yes.
just in Quincy Center. So
Right.
that was sort of the first thing. We had 1 or 2 rehearsals. We sang a lot of Christmas carols, a couple of wintry pieces,
Okay.
and then took just a small hiatus for
Yeah.
this December break to sort of regroup, regather, pick new music, and we started January 6th.
Wow.
Was our first rehearsal together.
Okay, all right. And has it been what you expected it would be?
Oh, better.
Really? Okay.
Yes. Monday nights are hard for everybody.
Yeah.
And it's just so wonderful to walk into a room of people who show up at 7:30 on a Monday night and just want to be together and want to make beautiful music together.
Yeah.
And the energy and the spirit that comes with that
Yeah.
is just thrilling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as a music director, that must inspire you, I'm sure.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. So what is kind of the repertoire, would you say, of the Choral Society? Do you have anything changes plans?
So it's sort of a little bit of everything this spring. With
Okay.
this first concert is mostly popular music.
Yeah, let's talk about this. It's True Colors, March 15th at 2 o'clock at the Quincy Catholic Academy, Miss Cindy mentioned. What's it all about?
So the True Colors theme is meant to showcase the true colors of what it is to be in a community choir.
Okay.
Friendship, music making, philanthropy, community service, and reaching out and sort of supporting each other and
Yeah,
supporting the,
yeah.
the community. So a lot of the music represents that.
Okay.
We have things like You've Got a Friend.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're, of course, doing Cyndi Lauper's True Colors.
First thing I thought of when I heard the title. Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
And of
Well, that's
course,
great.
the closer of this spring concert, I think, is one of the most fun parts of the March concert.
It certainly is.
With part of the silent auction, one
Yes.
of the things up for auction
Yes.
is to conduct the Hallelujah Chorus from the Messiah.
Really?
And so it is the closer, and someone in the audience will come up and conduct the grand finale.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's quite a prize. Yeah,
It
that is
certainly
quite a
is.
prize.
And it's
yeah.
certainly
Yes.
very different from the other music we're doing in the concert.
I would think, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so this sounds like it would appeal to a broad audience then, this particular show
Oh, absolutely.
itself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
This is not
yes.
just folks who are reserved to, quote unquote, choral music, if you will, or chamber music.
No.
Bring the
Right.
kids, right?
Right, absolutely.
Yeah.
There will be refreshments. We have a bake sale
Oh, okay.
within the auction, and we also there are plenty of things for the silent auction.
Such
that
as, Cindy?
Well, many suggestions are given to the chorus because we donate all of those items. And if anybody is willing to give a gift certificate for their store, that we're more than willing
Oh,
to
so you're
accept
still
that.
accepting items?
We're still
Oh, okay,
accepting items,
okay.
yes. And we have anything from handcrafted items all the way up to baskets filled with whatever kind of theme there might be,
Okay, all right.
spaghetti night or movie night
Okay.
or children's grandma night
Fun,
or
okay, yep.
whatever it is that they can come up with.
Okay, and that'll happen right at the
Yes.
Catholic Academy during the performance?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay, great. And the money goes towards your operational costs? Your
It does.
Travel expenses, things
yes,
like that? Yeah.
operational expenses. Yeah,
Sure.
Yeah.
You actually kind enough to send over some photos, kind of behind the scenes
did.
photos of the
Yeah,
Choral Society.
yeah,
I'd love to
yeah.
show folks to give them
Sure.
a sense for who you are. You are 80 to 100 strong, right?
We are.
Yeah.
We are.
Let's take a
yes.
look at these, and
Yes.
maybe you can tell us a bit about what we're seeing
Oh,
here.
this was a rehearsal that was being conducted in anticipation of the Fair Saturday performance. And Jordi came from Spain, and he was there that evening helping us learn the music. Azur Hanach, and it was a mouthful, but we were able to record it.
Yes.
And then it was played live
Yes.
at the beginning of their ceremony in Spain.
Spain.
Yes.
Yeah, so the
yes.
Quincy Choral Society went international.
We did.
Yeah.
We did.
Wow.
It was quite a thrill.
Yeah.
So that was that evening
Yeah,
of
let's take a look at the next
rehearsals.
one and,
Yeah.
and get a sense
Yeah.
for, I think we have the Hancock Adams Common
We
dedication
do.
here.
We
yeah.
do. We're just hanging around, kind of waiting for the show to begin
Right.
and all the warm ups and the
Sure.
orchestra to come in.
There's the gentleman
Yeah,
of the
gentlemen,
group.
yes,
yeah.
yes. Some of our longtime members
Sure.
that have been with us for years and
Yeah.
years.
And I think
yes.
one more to show folks. Yep.
Oh,
there we
yeah,
are.
yep.
Little break in the action, if you will.
Yes,
Yeah.
the lady to my, let's see, that's Diane Murphy is the lady to the left.
Yeah.
And she is one of the original members.
Wow.
Yes.
For 39 seasons.
Yes,
Oh,
she
that's
is.
fantastic.
She
That's
is,
great.
yes. Yeah.
So again, the performance that we just talked about, March 15th, 2 o'clock at the Quincy Catholic Academy. QuincyChoral.org is your website.
It is.
To go to get
Yep.
more information. And ticket information, I'm assuming, is there as well?
Yes, it's $10.
Okay.
And you could buy tickets at the door. It is a sellout concert
Okay.
for us.
All right, standing room only then.
Oh well, we try to maintain the fire laws.
Oh, yeah. Of course, yeah.
And our limited number of seats available.
Sure.
But yes,
I just wanted to bring it real quick just because it's to have Sarah as part of the Choral Society with your musical background and, really pedigree, Sarah, I think is going to bring a tremendous elevation to the Choral
Yes.
Society.
Thank you.
Absolutely. We should let folks know you also perform with the Boston Symphony Orchestra.
Yes, I'm very lucky to do a lot of choral performing, and so my day job is I teach choirs at Stoughton High School.
There you go.
So I have 6 choirs at the high school,
Wow.
and sing and conduct with a few professional ensembles. And when Joshua approached me about Quincy Choral Society, was just over the moon.
Yeah.
It's such a wonderful group, and to be 80 to 100 strong has been lovely to work with and so different
Right.
from some of the other things I'm doing.
Right.
But yes, my background from Westminster Choir College, I came and started teaching up in this area just about 5-6 years ago, and have been really blessed to experience lots of different types of choral music making.
Yeah. Well, I wish you both great success in
Thank
the
you.
future for the society,
Thank
and please keep us in the loop as to what's going on. We'd love to keep folks informed. I
Yeah.
know you have a show coming up in May as well.
Yes, thank you.
You're very
yes.
welcome.
Yes.
Just enough time to recap the forecast for you for the rest of the day. Today, kind of what you see is what you get out there. Sunny, windy, and cold with highs in the lower 40s this afternoon. Feeling colder, though, with that wind down to the mid-20s tonight. You'd think it's winter, for crying out loud. Tomorrow's the last day of February. It's going to kind of feel like it. Lots of sunshine, but temperatures only in the upper 30s. A little bit chilly on Sunday as we welcome in March. And look at Monday. We're right back up into the upper 40s. Thanks again to Cindy Fidua and Sarah Labrie for joining us
Thank
from the
you.
Quincy Choral
Thank
Society.
you.
Thanks to our crew. Thank you for watching. Monday at 11:30, please join us, folks from Save the Harbor, Save the Bay, right here on Currently in Quincy.